Hola, ¿qué tal? Saludos, buenos días. Buenos días. Esta es nuestra primera clase. This is our first class. And I'm going to explain to you what we need to do today. Okay? Bien. So if you go to the first folder, it says, ¿qué vamos a hacer hoy? And it says presentaciones. Okay? Another thing that we're going to do is we are going to work with vocabulary and decoding, okay? We're going to use as a topic los países del mundo hispano to start using those skills, that decoding a process, okay? And after that, you're going to complete a voice thread and a quiz, okay? So the first thing that you have to do is to be relaxed, okay? Breathe in, breathe out, relax. Because when you breathe, then you have a lot of oxygen inside of your brain, and then you can think much better, okay? Bien, so presentación básica. In this part, we are going to start memorizing how we say our names in Spanish. Okay, so in Spanish, there are three ways to do that. Número uno, ¿cómo te llamas? I want you to practice. ¿Cómo te llamas? ¿Cómo te llamas? That's what is your name, okay? And then these are the three ways to answer to that question. Número uno, mi nombre es. Mi nombre es. And then you say your name. Mi nombre es Marilyn. ¿Y tú? ¿Cómo te llamas? The second way is me llamo, okay? Me llamo Marilyn. ¿Y tú? ¿Cómo te llamas? And then the third and last way to say your name in Spanish will be soy, like the soy sauce. S-O-Y, very easy. Soy Marilyn. Okay, so there you have three ways to say your name in Spanish. Okay, and to answer to the question, ¿cómo te llamas? Okay, again, mi nombre es Marilyn, and that's the literal translation of my name is, and then Marilyn. The second one is me llamo, which is I call myself. Okay, me llamo. Try not to confuse them. Okay, in sometimes it's very confusing. Try to memorize them and pay a lot of attention. Okay. And then the last one again, soy. Okay. So that's the first thing. And then the second thing that we have to memorize today is the question, ¿de dónde eres? ¿De dónde eres? Where are you from? ¿De dónde eres? To say that in Spanish, again, we are going to use the soy sauce, but we are going to add DE, from, okay? Soy de, and then you say Estados Unidos because you are from United States, okay? Soy de Estados Unidos. And then the third question that we need to learn today is ¿cómo eres? ¿Cómo eres? What are you like? To answer to that question, we are going to use for now only one adjective, okay? Because it's the beginning of the semester, and I'm going to use a cognate. A cognate is a word that is very similar in both languages, in this case, Spanish and English, okay? So, ¿cómo eres? And again, we're going to use soy, the soy sauce. Soy inteligente. Soy inteligente. Okay. So that will be presentación básica. ¿Cómo te llamas? ¿De dónde eres? ¿Y cómo eres? Okay. So the second thing that we have to do today will be to start using the decoding skills. Okay, so you're going to open your textbook on page 4, read the instructions, and then complete the activity without any help. This is not to get these perfect, it's to start being open to the learning process. Okay, if you have one, two, three, four, a lot of them incorrect, that's okay because you're practicing. Okay, and then you try again. Okay, bien. You don't need to get a dictionary or a translator. You don't need that. Try to decode. Okay, and the other activity that we have, well, the other two activities that we have to complete today, they are on page 5. And it's basically the same idea. We're starting to get acquainted with this new system, the decoding system. Okay. So I want you to breathe in, breathe out, relax, and read on page 5 0.2 and try to get the gist of what they are saying. Okay. You are going to find some words that you can identify. Also, look at the picture because the picture is going to give you a lot of information too. And once you're done with the reading, go to the sentences and decide if these are true or false. Okay. The third activity is to identify the countries and bring the information that you already have. Okay. So it's again on page 5. And you are going to see an icon next to the number that has like a minus and a plus. You click there, and then you're going to be able to complete the activities. Okay? Bien. Um, the last activity that we have to complete today, well, there are two more. You have to complete a voice thread, okay? And then in this voice thread, what you're going to do is you're going to record a video where you say hi, and then you're going to see your students saying hi. Click on that and ask them. Practice your questions. ¿Cómo te llamas? ¿De dónde eres? ¿Cómo eres? That interaction is the one that is going to give you a lot of points in this class. Okay? So make sure that you too reply to the questions that are asked to you. Okay? So reply to all the questions. Okay? Again, this is the chance to practice the material and start getting acquainted with your classmates. Okay, avoid reading. That's very important. Avoid reading and look at the camera. Identify the camera. Take a look at the camera and imagine that we're talking. Okay, so you are talking to a person. Okay, avoid reading, okay? Bien, chicos. So that's very important because remember, eventually I will have a Zoom oral evaluation, and I need to see how well you have digested the material. So if you use this space to read, then you are not going to allow yourself to digest the material well. And when it's time for you to have the evaluation, you are not going to be prepared. So be wise and use this space and time to practice. That's what I want. I want you to practice, okay? At the end, you're going to take quiz number 1, okay? You're going to complete the evaluation without any help, review the material previously, and once it's time for you to start the quiz, just you close everything, you put everything away, and then you complete the quiz. Once it's opened, you cannot close it and go back. Okay. So make sure that you have enough time, that you have good internet connection, because I cannot reopen the quiz. Okay. And if you have questions, you can email me. I'm going to provide you a different email because I at this moment I'm away from New York City. I'm completing a program with some BMCC students. Okay, the the study abroad program. So we are in Spain, and if you need to contact me, it will have to be via my Gmail account because for some reason I cannot open the BMCC account from here. Okay? Bien, chicos. So again, thank you, and I'll see you around. Okay? Ciao.